YouTube. We back with another episode of the Scary Hours Podcast. Like I always say, remember to like, subscribe, and don't forget to ring notification bell to stay up to date on all new Scary Hours content. I'm Andrew. Y'all know who these niggas is. I ain't got to introduce them no more. Y'all know who they is, bro. We finna get straight to it. Hey, but we gonna start the show a little differently today. I ain't telling them about this beforehand, straight off the top of the dome. We gonna play a little game. Guess the player. I'm gonna show y'all some stats, and it's gonna be 4 names that you're gonna choose from. And we gonna see who get the most right out of these 2 knuckleheads. We gonna see. All right, bro. All right. So let me see. Boom. All right, wait 1 second. Let me get it right. Let me get it together. All right, here we go. Damn. This shit's out of order, bro.
DeMar DeRozan.
Niggas already seen that. Well, hold on. Let me restart it. So we ain't gonna do DeMar DeRozan. They got me. All right, bro. So this is the first one. 26 points a game, 3 assists a game, 10 rebounds. LeBron James.
Definitely say 8 assists a game, G.
Let's say 8.7 assists, 10.9 rebounds.
Yeah.
The choice is A, LeBron, B, Luka, C, Jokic, or D, Westbrook.
C,
Jokic. What you got, Eric?
I'm gonna go C as well. That looked like Jokic.
Y'all sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep.
Is we certain that
I'm gonna keep that lock. I'm gonna keep that lock.
Y'all right. It is Nikola Jokic. All right. That's one apiece.
Hey, you want to know who I thought that was? I thought that was Luka. I was gonna say Luka, but then I'm like, Luka averaged more points than that.
Yeah, he averaged about 28.
Yeah, Luka not averaging 10 boards though.
Yeah, I thought y'all would have thought Westbrook though.
LeBron not pulling down 10 boards a game. That's not happening.
All right,
I would have thought Westbrook, but the assist total's too low.
Actually, they is too low.
I think Westbrook averaged like 9. I think 9.5 or like somewhere in there.
That man is a triple double.
He lead the league, bro. All right, so here go number 2.
Disrespecting him.
31.1 points a game, 4.6 assists, and 4.8 rebounds. Who we got?
Bradley Beal.
All right, who you got, Eric?
I got Stephen Curry.
We sure. These lock is we sure.
I got Stephen Curry.
I got Brad.
All right, the answer is Brad Beal. Hey, man, you killing him, bro.
Bro. It couldn't have been Damian Lillard or Steph Curry because that's not enough assists for either one of them.
Bro,
and
it's
Zach
crazy
LaVine,
because Steph averaged 31, 4.6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Come on now. Stop.
That's crazy. But
come on,
yo,
bro. Stop.
Bro, it don't matter. I got it right. Bradley Beal. I don't care about
it. It's Brad Beal. All right. So I feel like this is the hardest one. This is the hardest one to me. 24.4 points a game, 3.4 assists, or 5.8 rebounds.
That's tough.
This was tough right here.
That's
knew
tough.
This one was tough.
I'm going to go with Jaylen Brown.
I'm going with Brandon Ingram.
We sure?
Yeah.
Hey, lad. Hey,
damn.
Hey, lad. You know something, G. You must see me make these or something.
Hey. Nah, bro. I be knowing stats. Like I don't know why, but I be knowing the stats.
That boy be playing.
I know it couldn't be JT. JT averaged more. JT averaged like 1 or 2 more points.
More rebounds too. He averaged like 8 rebounds.
Devin Booker averaging like 26 or 27 right now. Who else was on the list? Brandon Ingram. I think Brandon Ingram averaged like 23 and a half. Him and Zion like close. Zion was like 22. Brandon Ingram was like 23 or something like that.
That boy, the human stat man.
Hey, bro, I don't know why I be knowing this stuff.
We ain't fool him this week, but next week we got him for sure. I'm just playing. Hey, but that's just a little something to start the show off different. All right, but we're gonna get to the topic of today. which is the double standard between men and women. We're going to start with the double standard in sports. Talk to me, Eric.
Oof, the double standard in sports. I don't mean to say this to sound disrespectful in any way, but I feel like the double standard, the only thing you can really say is the women athletes should be paid more because they are underpaid. I think they're underpaid, but at the same time, they don't put on the viewership. Like you're not getting, like you feel you're not. There's I don't want to say it like that, but y'all not the NBA. It's not gonna put up numbers. Yeah,
my boy said that the WNBA players underpaid, bro. I'm gonna throw this on here right quick, bro. The WNBA generates $60 million annually, but it cost them $70 million to run. Since 1996, they lost $10 million every season. They only stay in business because of the NBA. So I don't feel like they should be paid more until they make more.
I'm not gonna say that because it's talent in the WNBA.
It is.
Don't tweak. So I think they're underpaid, and I feel like it's a problem. Like they should be paid more, but at the same time, you're not gonna reach the level of the NBA because that entertainment is not gonna be there with the women, in my opinion.
But look though, how do they get paid more if they not producing money? Like how are they getting paid?
I'm gonna sit on that for a second. I'm gonna let Lil Ant go. Hey, Ant, it's on you.
I think
my boy connection awful. Oh.
I think with that, with like a lot of how the NBA doing, on chips and stuff. How the NBA got like the team stuff, like the stuff on their jerseys, and the WNBA they got the same type of businesses to promote. Like they're not promoting the same businesses and stuff like that. Like for example, or how you say that? Like,
hey, we apologize for the technical difficulties.
Hey, Drew, he's at
the world.
And like, boy, hey, man, your connection was so bad, bro.
For real?
Yeah, you good now?
I think so.
All right,
bro,
your
connection was terrible.
Awful, bro. Talk to me though. What you were saying, bro?
Man, my fault. But I was saying, like, I think with like how the NBA doing like the partnerships with businesses and stuff like that. I feel like the WNBA could do a little more of that, just as far as like getting just to bring in more money and like get them more, because like especially like with Tissot, they're one of the biggest watchmakers in the world. So like with the NBA partnering with them, Tissot is promoting those jerseys and that type of stuff because they name on it. So like if the WNBA was to do some of that nature, I feel like the same thing would happen.
But the WNBA do got brands and stuff on their jerseys.
But it's not. Those are not as big as the ones like the people who like the NBA have partnered with are like way bigger names.
You say the NBA has better sponsors than them?
They do.
Yeah.
Better sponsors, better TV deals.
Yeah, I would say that they got better sponsors and better TV deals. But why is that? Why do you think that is?
The men's basketball are more exciting. Like you put on a show, I'm coming to watch you throw alley-oop, shoot from half court, do windmills. That excite people. You pay for that. Not saying women players are any less talented, but they don't put on the same show as the men's basketball.
So since you say that, I'm gonna ask you this: if women were able to dunk, throw alley-oop, shoot from half court, would you prefer to watch men or would you prefer to watch women?
Me personally, I feel like because I'm a man, I connect more. Like my dream was always to play in the NBA, not the WNBA. I grew up watching Kobe, not Lisa Leslie, so I'm gonna be more inclined to watch the NBA. But girls basketball is at an all-time high. I'm gonna say it right because Paige Buckner, she is an elite basketball player. We seeing more and more high school mixtapes of elite girls athletes. Girls basketball is at an all-time high right now. The talent is catching up.
They March Madness tournament was good, and that's for the first time. That was, I think they said when UConn went against. I forgot who they went against, but
Baylor.
yeah, no,
Blake
it wasn't.
Baylor?
It's when
It was
Paige.
Iowa.
It was when Paige went against the leading scorer. I forgot what school
Iowa
she.
from Iowa.
Iowa. Yeah.
Iowa.
They said that was the most televised game in history.
Bro, I was watching. I had it turned on.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it.
People didn't see. It looked like a blowout on paper, but dude, the game was phenomenal, bro.
Yeah,
Paige
it was
took
a
over.
game.
She took over.
But the thing is with me, is I can't just me personally. I don't sit and watch WNBA basketball, or I don't sit and watch college basketball. So I can't say that. I feel like they're definitely underpaid.
But Ado, speaking on the NCAA, like, so we look at these. Is this a double standard? The women on the bottom, men on the top, or is it a reflection of money?
I think it's a reflection of money.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they did that in a way to disrespect women's basketball, like the food and everything. I don't think they did that to disrespect women's basketball, but I feel like the money that the women brought in is what the money they spent on that. And the men March Madness, I think they spend way more on the men. You feel me? The men bring in way more money.
I feel you, bro, but look at that food, bro. No cap, that's disgusting, G. I don't care how much money you bring in. We shouldn't be eating like that, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, but you gotta think about that though. The NCAA is a multi-million-dollar, like they got money. Like we not finna act like they don't got money, because they got money.
Yeah.
Like
they got money
bringing in.
They got money,
yeah,
because
bro. But athletes, right? But athletes bringing in, like, athletes are probably with jersey sales, with the views, like all that stuff. Like, they bringing in billions of dollars. So
yeah,
they had the money to give them a better weight room.
We not the most money.
Yeah, bro, and we not finna act like they didn't have the money to get them a better weight room, better food, better. Like, they had the money to do that stuff. They just didn't. Like,
they had the money to do that. If they have a budget for men's basketball and women's basketball, then if y'all not in the budget, y'all not in the budget. But that
bro,
food,
no cap, they buy this stuff for the women from the dollar store, though, bro. Like, this $80 right
they got them stuff. The way they did the women in that tournament, I'm saying the way they set the women up was bogus. That food was bogus.
Bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm not saying that's all the money they made. That's what they deserve. I'm saying that the money they made should be spent towards that. It should be a women's budget and a men's budget. What the revenue of the women is what you get for your tournament. The revenue of the men is what you get for your tournament. Because the men's tournament set up, their weight room was great.
Is it not fair to put it together? Okay, this is what NCAA basketball made, not women or men, but both put it together. And we divide it evenly among both sides to give both sides.
I wouldn't want to put that. I wouldn't put that together, because when you turn on men's basketball, you're not watching women. What are the women doing when you're watching men's basketball? What are the women athletes doing?
That is by far the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
How is that? If that's the case, that means that the NCAA football, since it's all NCAA football, NCAA hockey, NCAA as a whole, then they should all put their money together they make and give their athletes the same thing. No, the football players are doing more.
That's not what we're saying. But when it's basketball, it's basketball.
You're saying NCAA as a whole, you should put it together because it's the NCAA. It shouldn't be men's budget and women's budget.
Oh, bro, I feel you, but I'm just saying, though, like, you feel like the weight room should look like that, though. Like, dude.
No, I'm not saying the weight room should look like that at all. I'm saying that they should use the money that their revenue has and put money into that women's section from what the women make.
All they could afford was yoga mats, bro. If all they could afford was yoga mats, the men shouldn't help them out.
If all they good for is yoga mats, then they clearly something is going wrong.
Nah, bro.
But I'm saying
that's a horrible logic of thinking, dude.
I get what you're saying, because it's NCAA college basketball. It should be as a whole. But no, because if you're watching the men and the men's getting 1.7 million viewers live, and the women is bringing in $100,000 people only watching, but the men getting millions, why should we have to share all the money we made because y'all couldn't get views? That has nothing to do with me. As a college
just think about this.
That would have nothing to do with me if the women weren't performing, like the women didn't bring in money like that, because we bringing in money.
Yeah,
bro. But just think about it logically. Think about this logically. Nobody told them to make that bubble. The NCAA took it upon themselves to build a bubble so they could come there and play basketball. So by that standard, that means the NCAA got to supply everything that they need. It should all be equal: the food, the weight room, the gear. Like if they took it upon themselves to build the bubble, that means they need to build it equally. Like nobody asked them to do that. They did that on their own.
The men's bubble, the people who were building the men's bubble and responsible for the men's tournament did their job. The people who were responsible for the women's,
it's the same.
the people who were responsible for the
I'm
women's
saying
didn't
the
do their job.
NCAA, G. What is it like? I'm saying the NCAA. What are you talking about, G? Like I said, the NCAA.
The NCAA as a
is
whole,
responsible.
the NCAA as a whole, that has nothing to do with men's basket, what the men bring in and what the women bring in. It's two completely different sports. It's the same sport, different gender.
They should let the women eat microwavable meals while the men get served. Should they have to eat microwavable meals while the men get 7-course meals over there?
No, they shouldn't have to. They shouldn't have to do that. But if that's what the women's basketball program is doing, that is what they are doing. That has nothing to do with what the
who you
men
saying to blame?
Your way of thinking is so baffling, bro. I don't understand.
How is that baffling? If the men do what they do, they get what they get on the men's side. That has nothing to do with what's going on the women's side. So how can you? Nobody
asked the NCAA to build a bubble. They did that on their own. They did it,
and nobody.
Them.
And
so that means they voluntarily
didn't sit their season out, and they went along and played their season, didn't they? There's plenty of players that sat out and chose not to play. It's plenty of players that sat out and
talking about
hit the season out.
Bro. What are you talking about, G? I didn't say nothing about that. Like,
you said they made a bubble. You could have chose not to go to
the NCAA made the bubble. Yeah, that's what he said. So by that
standard, the women could have chosen not to go if they didn't want to.
There's plenty of athletes that sat out this season because they didn't want to deal with that. Them making a bubble? What is them making a bubble?
Just think about this logically. They sat out at the beginning of the season not knowing that this would happen. They didn't know nothing about this because they sat out from the beginning of the season. The NCAA did this when the tournament was going to start. They said, "Okay, we're going to do it in a bubble like the NBA did last year." The NCAA said that like nobody asked to do that. Nobody told them to do that. So if the NCAA is making the bubble, that means they should supply everything equally. That's what I'm saying. Like everything should be equal.
But the thing is, the NCAA, they made a bubble for the men's tournament, and there was a bubble played with the women's tournament. What is that?
Together.
Hold on. If it's a men's tournament and it's a women's tournament, clearly two separate groups of people are putting that tournament together, right or wrong?
No, the NCAA is funding the whole thing.
So it's just one mastermind setting everything up. It's just one mastermind setting everything up.
Bro, the NCAA was in charge of the whole thing. They set up both bubbles.
Just because the NCAA runs it and that's their name does not mean they don't have two groups of people setting up stuff. The college football, the NCAA have plenty of people running college football, but only certain people are on the committee to pick who plays.
Hey, but we're gonna get back to the pro aspect of it. So, like, do you feel like the WNBA don't make enough money because they only play 32 games compared to the men 82 games?
Yes. Yes.
They season be over in like 2 months. Playoff like a week and a half.
They season go for a total of 4 months, and that's it.
Yeah,
that's if every playoff game go to 5 games. Their playoff games don't even go 7; they go 5. And I wonder why that is. I really don't know.
Women's bodies are not the same as men's bodies. You gotta like think about like women always, bro. They always tear their ACL, bro. I'm just gonna be honest. Women tear their ACL so frequently, bro.
I know a girl. Hey, I know a girl that'll burn you in the race.
That's a statement right there.
What that mean?
You just made a statement right there.
Hey, no. I'm saying like, but just think about this. Like, how many girls do you know like that? Not athletic, they don't shoot layups a lot. Like they pretty regular athletes, but they tear their ACL. Does that not frequently happen?
It do frequently happen. I guess they are more prone to the injuries.
And I'm just saying, like the wear and tear, like for 82 games, like if the NBA play 82 games because a lot of men's bodies, like they muscles are just made like muscles in legs and arms and stuff like that. Like it's just a little bit different. So like,
is that a product of training, or do you think it's genetics, or do you think we train differently?
I think we train differently.
I don't know. I think it's both. I think it's genetics and that we train different. Because
my bad, I didn't mean to say that. I take that back. I think it's genetics, to be honest.
Yeah, genetics.
I
So
think
you
it's
think-
I think it's genetics. I think it's both. I think it's both.
Just cap, bro. I done went to
I
the
think it's
gym
genetics
and
and
seen
training.
a shorty that's my build she didn't put 345s on the thing and squatted. Well, I'm over there with 2 plates. So it ain't genetics. I feel like it's training. I feel like training.
But you think that if women were to train and get their bodies built like NBA players, they could play in the NBA?
They can play at the NBA level. I don't know if you can necessarily play in the NBA because the average height of NBA player is 6'7".
But before going that far, what I'm saying is with the genetics and the training is like, they can like some like there always are going to be some women who are like just freaks of nature. Like there are some men who just are freaks of nature. Like, but every woman not the exact same. So it's like it's going to be some women who define all the odds. Like they define all them odds because they able to lift what we lift, squat what we squat, deadlift what we deadlift. Like they can do, like, it's some women that can do that stuff, but it's some women that can't. And like for those women, like for every probably freak of nature woman, it's probably like 3 women that's not.
Yeah, I feel.
And so like, what I'm saying is, I don't think they should play 82 games, but I think they should play more than 32 games because their body
50 some. See how they
body is yeah, bro. Like, but it'll just increase their bodies, the wear and tear on their body a lot faster than what they.
But I mean, now in the NBA, they only play 66 games.
Yeah, this season is good.
That's only this season though.
I mean, but we see this year more
They're not
NBA
do the same thing
players
next
hurt
season
than ever. Like, more NBA
NBA
players getting hurt.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. The NBA was more hurt than ever this season. They only playing 66 games.
Yeah. I don't know.
I wouldn't say more hurt than ever. It's just the stars, like the role players.
Bro, it's so man. It's the Orlando Magic. They hold starting 5 hurt.
Bro, the Nuggets is consecutive games. Jamal Murray tore ACL. Morris got hurt immediately. Will Barton, like
then
3 games in a row.
hurt, yeah.
Dude,
but I'm saying crazy. Though, it'd be teams like it'd be the teams like best couple of players who's normally constantly getting hurt. Like the role players aren't the ones who really, like, the role players are really fine like for pretty much this whole season. Like the role players have been fine, but it's been the people that the teams using the most who are getting hurt.
Yeah, that makes sense. So like the WNBA pay, you said it should be more, Eric. So I was looking it up, and an average WNBA player make $100,000, while the average NBA player making $7 million. You think that's like
Maya Moore, who plays for the Minnesota Lynx? She got drafted. She has 4 championships, and she only played for 6 years.
Yeah,
I think her net worth is only like probably 250 something thousand.
I seen that the max contract in the WNBA is like 350,000.
That's what I'm saying.
Steph Curry getting paid over 30, 40s a year. That's
what I'm saying. And she's a 4-time MVP, 3-time champion, 3-time Finals MVP. She's one of the all-time greats in WNBA history, and she's not even paid over $1 million. It's people in the NBA that get in the game that get paid over $1 million.
Yeah, they getting paid $1 million for chilling, bro. Like LeBron James probably could go cover the whole WNBA salary for a season.
Hey, bro, the thing is with that, the league minimum be like $788,000.
Yeah.
So a man you would get signed to a 10-day, and you would still get 500-some-thousand off a 10-day.
Yeah, you still.
I don't know. A lot of guys got signed for 10 days this year for like $1 million.
You feel me? Like they getting signed for that much off a 10-day.
Yeah, and the women. I just feel like, I don't know, this is gonna come over time with the changes. Women game is starting to evolve. I feel like people will start watching more.
I'm not gonna lie. Paige Beckers is gonna change everything. The history of women's basketball.
Sabrina, like Sabrina from Oregon last year.
Yeah,
draw more people to watch games. Yeah. Now Paige got more people watching games.
What's
even baby women team.
Well, but the thing with Sabrina is too though. Everybody knew that was one of Kobe's that was one of his like not best friends, but like they was real close, and like she was real close with Gianna Bryant and stuff too. So like that's why a lot of people watching them games just to see if she living up to all the hype that people was putting around her name.
Yeah. So he is outstanding though. Like she is different. So
Not
like
better she not better than Paige.
that is tough because she is my guy.
Not better
That's tough.
You
She
have
definitely better
lied.
than Paige, bro.
Paige.
Definitely better
You
than
see
Paige.
what she left college basketball with?
You see what Diana Taurasi said about Paige? She's
What
already the greatest. She's already the greatest basketball player in women's basketball.
What that mean to me though? Like what that
must-
mean to me?
I just wanted to let you
mustn't
know
watch
she was
Sabrina
better.
either.
The girl, you was crazy. I just wanted to let you know she was better.
Bro, Sabrina, did you see her like the all the accomplishments that she left college basketball with? Did you see it?
And then I saw her break her ankle in the first 3 weeks of the season and didn't play again.
Okay, bro, that ain't her fault. Did the ankle gave out on her?
Hey, that's what you said happened to them women, bro. They be at the peak, then they tear their AC.
Hey, bro, just think about this. The same thing could literally happen to Paige, like at any moment.
But it hasn't. But it hasn't. Stop wishing that on people.
They ain't even started playing yet.
They season just ended.
But Sabrina left college
literally
all-time leader in triple doubles, right?
What'd you say?
Sabrina all-time leader in triple doubles, right?
Yeah, Sabrina's hard. She's cold. Sabrina is cold. I'm not saying she's not good.
Paige ain't touching that, bro. She ain't touching that
at all.
But staying on the topic of double standards, do you think it is a double standard in life when it comes to men and women? Like being successful, do you think it's a double standard in success for men and women?
And you could go.
I do just because like the celebrities we see now, like it's just so. Let me just throw this out there. For example, first off, Lil Baby losing the what did he lose? I forgot. He lost to Meg Thee Stallion though. The best
artist of the year. I think.
Yeah, I'm just put it out there first. Like Lil Baby lost to Meg Thee Stallion for artist of the year. He had a way better year than her, but because she's a woman and she made a sexual song and like she got this body that all the people like want to see and all that nonsense, like that went into a lot of the consideration for that award.
So you think it's easier?
So the baby didn't get it.
The sex appeal make it easier for her to be successful?
Yeah. That's the thing with a lot of women today, like with celebrities, with let me say social media influencers, with art, like artists as far as R&B and rap and like all that with females, like usually just because like in this day and age sex sells. So with that sex appeal, like it's putting them in positions that they normally wouldn't have been in without using that. Like it's just and that's just what today, like that's just what it is.
Yeah. It makes sense. I understand what you're saying, but I'm not necessarily going to say it's easier for women to be successful because I feel like it's harder for them to get success for the normal things because if a woman's smart and if she's smart, a man might be like, nah, she too smart and feel intimidated by that, you know? So women got to use what they got.
Yeah, but
because Meg Thee Stallion is, for an example, she is extremely smart, right? She's extremely smart. She's pretty good at doing music. But she realized to be successful in this man world, she might have to shake her ass a little bit to get success. That's what she realized.
I agree with.
Yeah, I agree. No, but I was.
What you say?
I was saying it in a different I was just saying in a different aspect, like not in everyday life, but it's just as far as like what we seeing on social media and like what we see like with celebrities and stuff like, but. In everyday life, it's different when we just talk about regular people, like especially like in a regular workplace or something. Like in a regular workplace, women don't really get typically promoted as much as men do. Like, because a lot of guys don't want a woman running a company or being, this type of stuff. Like a lot of people would prefer a man to do it. So in that type of aspect, then it's harder. But the other aspect it's a little bit easier.
And I mean, I get what you're saying when it comes to like the social media aspect too. But at the same time, I don't really knock that because it's kind of like as a woman, as a woman, especially in today's world, you're not really working a regular job. It's gonna be hard to get that promotion. And if you a rapper, it's gonna clearly you not rapping. Clearly most men listen to rap. I said rap. Wow. Most men listen to rap. So women listening to rap, most women listen to men rap. They don't listen to a lot of female rap.
Yeah.
So it's like, as a female rap artist, when you feel like you hot and you is hot and you attractive, why not show your body in your videos? Why not try to have the sexiest video you can have? Because I mean, men gonna be attracted to it. That'll help you get your men listeners up. And even if they're not listening, they watching your video to see you shake some ass. So it don't really
just sell. It's sell. You right. Like you said, man. Sex sell, bro.
So, right. I mean, I don't really knock it though, because what men do in their videos, most rappers, they put strippers or they put attractive women in their videos. Yeah. So I'm saying, if you already a stripper and you an attractive woman and you rapping, why not put yourself in your video? Why not be doing that in your video?
I feel you. Sticking on that topic, we don't go to the social media influencer. Is it easier for a woman or a man to become a social media influencer?
I feel like it depends what you're trying to influence.
I don't know. I just mean any aspect. For you to gain popularity on social media, is it easier for a man or a woman?
I say it's easier for a woman.
Why? Why do you say why?
I say it's easier for a woman because as a woman, if you're an attractive woman, you look good already. You could post pictures of yourself and men gonna like it. People gonna tell you you're pretty, yada yada yada. Now you started doing something. Now you're doing this. It all takes to be honest, I think it's more hard work, but I feel like women being able to, I feel like women, I don't know, I just feel like it's easier for women. Women got more resources, I would say, than men. Men got to really, they talking about, and men really got to, as a social media influencers, I just don't see really men social media influencers. So I really don't know what men have to do to be a social media influencers.
I'm a South there, like, you're right. More men that be social media influencers come from other platforms. Like they already did something else, and then they get on social media and gain that following again. But for a woman, I feel like what they do is hard. What they do is hard. Like to take good pictures every day, you got to do good poses. The edits got to be fire. Like
think about the women that do makeup. Think about the women that do hair, that do makeup.
Yeah, and as a woman, you can't, like most women who social media influencers, they don't just wake up and snap a picture. They got to put on a decent fit. They got to get their face did right.
Hair got to be sideways. You can't get caught lacking. Now you're a social media influencer. People know who you are.
I ain't gonna cap. That's not completely true though, because it's not like not every social media influencer is the same, and there's some of them that they not doing all that, bro, just because of the fact like that they are attractive or stuff like that. So like they can really virtually take a picture looking any type of way, like just woke up or put on like just put a little robe on or something, had their hair down, take a little picture, put it on like they just doing regular stuff and they not trying to
who
for real really like dress.
Who does that though?
What social media? See Cardi B do that once in a while, but she don't. Most of the time,
people drag her. She get talked about for. You can't do that as a social media influencer. If you're an attractive social media influencer, you post one bad picture, it's over.
No, I don't know. That's not completely true though. Like I said though, like it just depends because people so like people be so like used to seeing females with makeup and all that stuff like. And then, but when they see them without it, then they want to, she ugly, wool, or all that stuff like that. But like a lot of like, just like with Alicia Keys and like, it's a couple other people who stopped wearing makeup. Like as soon as they stopped wearing makeup, everybody called them ugly and stuff. But now, like they seeing that like people
nobody call Alicia Keys.
But the thing is, who calls them ugly?
Nah, they did.
Like
Kaylani,
she don't wear makeup, bro. But she just naturally bad. No.
Like, hey. I don't know who ever called Alicia Keys ugly.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know who ever
it happened. I swear. Look it up. I swear it happened when she first stopped wearing makeup. When she first stopped wearing makeup, I swear it happened. She looked bad.
But I don't know. Like Eric is right though. For a woman, like as soon as you fall off of that high horse, like a woman stop working out or anything as an influencer, you gone, bro. Because it's always gonna be somebody next trying to take your spot. So they're gonna be on to whoever hot. If you fall off, they through with you.
That's why for women, like especially social media influencers and women artists, like famous women, one bad picture could really ruin their entire career. That's how it is. One bad look really ruin your career.
Bro, I feel so differently about that though, just because like it's trillions of men in the world, like. And even if they not popping no more, but like But like this group of men, it's gonna be another group of men who still like, you get what I'm saying? Who's still liking the pictures, telling us she fine, like that type of stuff. Like it's a bunch of different groups of men, and so if you lose one group of men,
I agree with you. That's where the double standard come in because that rule doesn't apply for men. That they don't care if that happens with men. But in women, you post a bad picture is
no. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Elaborate.
What I'm saying is if a woman like so-called fall off, like she posts a bad picture or whatever in this standard, just because you stop following her or you like don't like her pictures no more.
Yeah, other
500 other dudes who still gonna keep liking her pictures and stuff like that. Like
she's not as famous as she was before because she posted a bad picture. That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is it's billions of men in the world. So just because 200 men stop liking her pictures or whatever like that,
you still got
200 more men who creeps or like feet or something like that who gonna start liking her pictures too, just because of the fact that like them type of dudes, bro.
Yeah,
don't start liking her pictures or something. Just
but in the same breath, you're still just because there's still people out there that like you. You had more people that liked you before. Is what I'm saying. You had more people.
So that natural self.
You had bigger following.
Okay.
You had a bigger following before you fell off. Now you fell off. You don't have that same following.
But she's not gonna lose the followers. People, the picture just not gonna be as popular. But it's still gonna be like I said. It's gonna be that
the picture
other
not
group
gonna
of
be popular
dudes
because she
weirdos
lost followers.
Because she lost a little base,
bro.
But hey, stand on the
followers.
social media. Hold on, stand on the social media thing. Do you think like women's basketball will become more popular because they have more women that's popular on social media?
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah.
Because you see like Tia Cooper, Skylar Diggins, Paige, Sabrina, like they got huge social media followers. Like a couple girls that just got drafted this year got huge social media followers. So
you want to know why they have social media followers?
Why?
Not because they dribble a basketball.
I ain't gonna say, hey, I feel you, but I ain't gonna say nothing on that. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm saying
I'm gonna say something on that. I'm gonna say something on that. That's what that is, though, because it's not for them dribbling a basketball, and it's not some of them. They're good, but it's just like, wow, you could be a model, not a basketball player.
Yeah,
you
because
look good.
now we don't look at girls basketball players no more.
I feel that, bro, but not all of them though. Not all.
No,
of them.
not all.
Most they nice.
Some of them gonna be ugly, but they can hoop.
But look though, we changed WNBA. Women's basketball has changed from like the manly sport to now girls are just playing it. Like any girl who want to pick up a ball is playing, and that's changing the aspect though. That is too changing the coach of women's basketball.
It's changing the aspect because once again, it's just more attractive women that are playing basketball now.
Well, if that's what they need, they beauty to attract men to watch that sport, they still attract them. That's what I'm saying. I know people want to be viewed for their talent, but once they get past the beauty part, like, hey, she actually can hoop.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't really knock no woman if you're using your beauty, you're using your brain to do whatever you're gonna do because get ahead in this shit, get ahead in this world. I can't really knock it. It's easier for men to get ahead in this world than a woman, I believe.
Yeah, for real. So you as a woman, use your advantages.
And that's not me saying women don't have hardships and it's not hard for women because I'm sure that shit's hard as fuck for women. But I'm just saying as a man, it's harder, especially as a black man, it's harder.
Yeah, I feel like you just got to use every advantage you can to get ahead in life. Like women using it to their advantage, so be it. God bless them. They do what they do. I'm proud of them. You get where you got to get in life. But we're going to wrap this show up today. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all know what to do. Like, subscribe, ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all new Scary Hours content. You got something to say, Lan?
No.
We out.